recording.
And Patrick has his own show.
We're recording.
All right. Welcome to the Clack Cards podcast with my friend Alex Donahue, Kenny Cutler, and Ethan Wilson as a guest, I guess.
What's up?
So we will have a bunch of different topics, try to shoot around 20 minutes each topic. And so the first topic is going to be sports. What's it called?
Well, obviously.
NFL predictions. So, Kenny, start us off with your NFL predictions.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start with the Arizona Cardinals and work it down to finish off with the infamous Dallas Cowboys. Now,
Why are they infamous? They're literally America's team.
at the moment, they are very infamous.
Okay, whatever.
Let me roll up
Can you turn your volume up a little bit?
I can't turn it up. I can just put it right up to my face more. All right. Week 1 at the 49 at San Francisco. That's a loss, of course. I mean, Jimmy G's mentally weak, but if he can hand it off 3 times a game, he'll be fine. Away versus Washington, that's a win. Sitting here at 1-1. At home versus Detroit, that's a win. Bringing up with that high-powered offense in Arizona, and then at Carolina, I say to go ahead and take that one. At the Jets, I think they take that one too. At Dallas, yeah, what the hell? Another W for them.
Dallas, they're going to be Dallas.
Versus the Seahawks will slip up. They're on a hot streak here, 5-1. I say they slip up against the Seahawks, and then go and face the Dolphins at home next. I think they slip up again. Dolphins are always, you overlook them. It's a trap game, and don't underestimate Fitzmagic. Then they finally get their shit together against the Bills, and then they go to Seattle, and I think they get it done there. And
oh, nice.
Oh shit! Did I just?
That's me.
Okay. At Seattle, yeah.
They're going to go into Seattle and win.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No.
All right, fine. No, they don't. Absolutely.
No way. I don't think they're going to go to Dallas and win either.
Yeah, they will.
Oh, Kyler Murray wins that in a shootout.
Yeah. All right. At New England, they don't have a quarterback, but their defense is still probably one of, if not the best defense in the NFL.
We'll get to that later.
Home versus the Rams. That is a win. At New York against the Giants, that is also a win. At home versus the Eagles, I think they will lose.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz is a beast, and that's all there is to it. At home versus the 49ers, I think they play the Niners twice, and I think they got to take the one at home. High-powered offense, once again. I probably should have introduced a lot about the roster. They got D-Hop now. Kenyon Drake up and rising. I think he'll be a stud running back here in the next couple years. Great wide receiver core. Christian Kirk, Larry Fitzgerald, and what's his nuts?
Hakeem Butler.
Andre Hopkins.
Hakeem Butler, yes, sir.
Hakeem Butler coming back.
Yes, sir, baby.
Watch
So, you
out.
guys don't know much
On
about
defense.
cards, but obviously if the Cardinals do good, Kyler Murray, his card prices will skyrocket. So I think Hakeem Butler will be like their second go-to receiver, or third. No, probably third. Because they have
Draft.
D-Hop, and then what's his face still there?
Larry.
No, he's not. He's a bomb.
Larry, you're calling Larry a bum? He's the second greatest receiver of all
Yeah,
time.
of all time, but now he's just kind of there.
Oh,
It goes
Christian Kirk.
Bryce
Christian Kirk.
Moss,
That's their.
Bryce Moss. All right, as I was saying, on defense, not as high powered as their offense, but they got Pat P, Chandler Jones, picked up Isaiah Simmons top 10. They also picked up Lakeith Fotu and
What is
Deshaun
this?
Lawrence. And well, so let's resume. So now their final game of the season against the Rams at LA. That is a win. So let me sum that up. Let me count real quick. 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5,
Birds chirping, Nathan.
7.
Yeah, I'm outside.
8,
Yeah, I know.
6, 9. So 10-6. 10-6.
And 6. That's not bad.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are
So
going
I
to go
know I
10 and
said I-
6 in the NFC West.
Yeah. I think
Alrighty.
the Cardinals are going to be,
Right.
even though they'll lose twice to the Seahawks, I still think they can beat them out for the division.
I still have 7
They're
wins.
not the wild card,
And
I
it's
should
not bad.
say. Not the probably the Niners will take it.
There's no way they get more than 10 wins, though.
All right. Next,
Let's just do like 4 or 5 teams just because time.
yeah, I think I'll go Falcons, Ravens, Bills, alphabetically
fine.
to get the B's done. All right. Atlanta Falcons. New uniforms. I think they look awful. Anyone else on them?
Yeah, they're not the best.
I was saying, yeah, they're kind of trashy. Not trashy.
Pull those
just
up, Jenny. Pull the uniforms up. Whoever's got this.
Yeah.
what are we looking at? These ones?
No, these bottom ones. There you go. Eh.
Wow, the tech guy, Donahue. Look at all those tabs.
Did my homework before this.
Remember that time all Zach's tabs got closed in class? He was like crying.
All right, Kenny, let's hear these predictions.
All right. Anyone want to take the Falcons?
Ethan,
Those are more.
here.
No, I'm switching. I'm going to the 3 hottest teams in the NFL. I'm going to do the Ravens.
What are you talking about? We're
I'm going
doing.
to do the Ravens and the Broncos.
Oh,
We're doing
We're
that.
going to start off with the
You
Ravens.
have. What do you do? You have to do the Falcons. We have an
Pull up
order.
the Ravens right now.
Okay,
The Ravens are the
all
all
hottest
right,
team
we're
in the
doing
NFL.
Ravens.
What town's the Ravens from? Baltimore.
Baltimore Ravens.
Let's just.
Pull 'em up.
Imagine.
They probably won't matter. They're not going to. Matt Ryan, no. Downhill.
All right, here we
I'll
go.
do the Falcons, I guess.
Here we go. All right, the Ravens are the hottest team in the AFC. I would not be surprised if they go 16-0. I'm calling it right now.
Oh,
They
my.
open up.
What?
Oh,
They
wait.
open up the season with the Browns, the Texans, the Chiefs, the Redskins, and the Bengals. That's an automatic 4-1.
What?
They
Texas-
filled up. They
Said they're-
filled up their pass rusher needs with Calais Campbell already. Their only loss really was Marshall Yanda, the guard. Let's see. They added so much depth in the draft with J.K. Dobbins and Devin Duvernay. I'm already going to call it. They're going to at least win 14 games.
The Chiefs just won the Super Bowl, and you just think they're gonna roll over?
I
like
said
that?
4-1. I said their
Okay,
first
okay.
5 weeks. That's a 4-1 easy.
Who's into who?
If they go 14-2, I'm not surprised at all. All right, we're done with the Ravens. Go the Broncos.
Damn.
14-2. How many yards is Lamar gonna throw for?
Throw for? He's gonna have another MVP caliber season, but take the next step as a passer. So he's gonna have approximately 3,800 yards.
Oh no.
Come on, outside man. All right, someone else take the Broncos. Or Kenny, you want to do the Falcons right now?
Yeah, let's get the Falcons done.
Imagine just coming in
Imagine
and
coming
demanding.
to-
Give me the 3 hottest teams.
All right, Kenny's gonna take the Falcons East since you're having some
Alright,
internet problems.
Falcons. I don't think they're that good.
Yeah, give him 8 wins.
Julio's on the. He's still an elite receiver, top 3, but coming down from the peak of his career, probably that Super Bowl season. Matt Ryan, top 15 quarterback. I don't even know if he makes top 10 quarterback. Maybe somewhere in that 7 to 15 range, I would say. Other than that, Calvin Ridley. They lost Austin Hooper. But on defense, they got Grady Jarrett and Deion Jones, Keanu Neal. They don't have Desmond Trufant, if I'm right. Correct.
Correct. He's on the Lions now.
Don't who go down a little bit.
No. You gotta go top.
Okay, I won't say you're good. They're having 5 wins. 5 wins. I looked.
5
Which one is
wins.
the
That's terrible.
6 wins, maybe.
I'll give them 8 and 8.
9-13.
at best.
8 and 8.
Right. Or I
I'll give
guess
him. They'll beat the Bears, Panthers,
I think so. I think the
Lions. They'll go 2-0 against the Panthers.
Yeah.
I think they beat the Saints once.
I think the Panthers are stealing one from them.
5
I'll
wins.
give them 8 and 8.
All right.
Half those people aren't even on their roster anymore.
All right, what team's up next?
Are we gonna cover? We gotta cover. We gotta at least cover the Buccaneers and the Patriots, just because the whole Tom Brady deal. And then we can do the Broncos last.
All right.
We can all just try on this one. Kenny, start it, or Ethan, one of the two.
No. Got a top 2 quarterback of all time on their team now.
Why is he a top 2 quarterback
No,
of all
he's
time?
the top 1 quarterback of all time.
All right.
I'm joking.
Go ahead and pull the Buck schedule back out. 42 years old. That's like as
42.
old as Bruce Klatt.
No, Bruce has got like 12 years on him. 10 years, actually. Take it back.
Really? He's
10. He's like 51, 52.
really? Your dad's 51. He looks pretty good.
Yeah. I'll tell
All
you.
right, let's go. All right, Buccaneers. With the addition of the wild card spot to 7 teams, I'll give them 9 or 10 wins. The addition of Gronk is going to give TB12 his reliable target underneath. And then with the addition of Tristan Wirfs, that offensive line is going to be absolutely solid. I think with Jameis Winston leaving, that's going to open up so many more opportunities for more wins, obviously, because didn't they win 7 games last year? They won 7 games, and Jameis threw 6 pick sixes.
Yeah.
So they're going to win at least 3 more games. So I'll give them 9 to 10 wins in a wild card spot. I don't know if they necessarily make it to the Super Bowl, but they'll at least be fun to watch.
Solid defense as well.
I also think with the 7-game or the 7-team playoff thing for each side, they're going to sneak in and they're going to do damage. Just because it's Tom Brady.
All right, record prediction. I'd say 11-5, 12-4.
Yeah. 9 wins minimum, probably.
Pro Football
Two
Focus
of
also
the
came
best
out with
receivers
something
in
this
the league.
week. They're a top 5 roster in the NFL, only behind like the Ravens, the Saints, the Niners, and the Chiefs. So they have arguably the best tight end group in the league, arguably the best receiver group in the league, and the offensive line is sneaky good. So they're going to be just fine.
Yeah. All right. Pull up
Maybe even the best tight end.
pull up the
or
Patriots schedule and then pull up
OJ Howard and
Garrett
Gronk.
or Stidham. Garrett Stidham.
I don't know where to do the Patriots right now.
I don't know how they're going to.
Alright, Patriots. Well,
See, I don't
lost
know.
their franchise.
We'll Jarrett Stidham live up
They
to
don't really got much weapons on offense anymore, but
the
Jared
Chiefs rate.
Stidham can just hand the ball off every play like Brandon Roberts should have been doing last year.
Come on now.
They're in a good
Come
spot.
on now.
And
Have it for another.
I think Stidham under Belichick can just be a system QB, kind of what Garoppolo was when he came in when Brady was suspended. Just check down, do the simple things. Rely on the defense and your running backs. They still got 3 stud running backs, I'm pretty sure. Michelle, James
Burkhead.
White, and Rex Burkhead.
Oh, they have Damian Harris
One of the
too.
few white running
Oh,
backs
yeah.
in the league. All right.
Dolphins, Seahawks.
Looks like a pretty tough schedule, I would say. Coming into that opening 6, you got the Dolphins, the Seahawks, the Raiders. Not so much the Raiders, but then the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Niners.
The Broncos gonna
They
stay
start
hot
out
here?
2-4, and
Yeah.
the Bills. Honestly, I think the Bills can take them down.
Yeah,
With Josh Allen, another year experience. Stephon Diggs, he's always been overrated, but this is another target for him. And finish it off, you just got play those division teams again. Probably go 1-1 on pretty much all of them. I got them going 7-9.
Well, here's the thing. If Jarrett Stidham is actually good, they can absolutely destroy that division again.
yep.
It's going to be Tua Tagovailoa on a questionable hip. The Jets will probably be bad again. The Bills just choke. Unless Bill Belichick is like, we're going to keep our culture and tank at the same time for Justin Fields. Who knows? They're probably going to trade Joe Tooney and just keep developing those draft picks. So they'll have plenty of capital to be able to trade up.
Be right back.
I think it's gonna be either a good season or a terrible season. Because like if Jarrett Stidham,
Okay, anyone can have a good season or a terrible season.
yeah, but like if Jarrett Stidham's good,
Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
I don't know.
Kenny just left.
Yeah, I think so. We'll pull up the Broncos, and then
I can do the Broncos. We can do that. That's the last.
that'll be the end for this little segment.
Part.
This is the first ever Clack Cards podcast, so
It is. It might be a little extreme, but
drop a little like, follow, or subscribe, comment what you want to see next.
All right, here's the Denver Broncos. With Drew Lock, the hottest quarterback in the league,
they're starting off.
entering his first year as the starting quarterback for the Broncos. I'll give him 9 wins with the additions of Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler. They brought in AJ Boye and Jarrell Casey, and I think with that offensive line continuing to develop, it's very young but sneaky good. Once again, they're going to be in contention for a wild card spot. They're not going to upset the Chiefs, obviously, and the Chargers might even be better than them, but they're not going to be trashed like they have been the last 5 years since Peyton Manning left.
It's true. I think they can beat. You think they're going to beat the Titans?
What?
Is the Titans winnable?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So, you know, I think
they
it's-
play the Jets, Dolphins, and
that's an easy
Falcons. So,
one.
Kenny, you have any thoughts on the Broncos?
The Broncos, 7 seed.
You think they make the playoffs?
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I say at home against the Chiefs, I think they win that game.
Oh yeah, if they're the 7th team, that would be Baltimore. That'd be Baltimore, the Chiefs. Who else would we put in there? Baltimore, Chiefs, Tennessee, maybe.
Yeah, Tennessee will be. Derrick Henry, he's gonna be a beast again.
One
Yeah,
more division.
they'll have a shot. Depends on the Chargers. Alrighty. What's the next topic?
College or the top 10 rookies going into this season.
Do you want to end this segment right and then start recording a new one, or just keep going?
Just keep going. It's fine.
All right.
Top 10 rookies for what?
for the NFL.
Oh, great.
Hey, no, pause it.
Pause it quick.
Yeah.
Pause the recording.
Starting it. Okay, so these are my top 10 rookies for the NFL season. So at 1, Joe Burrow, I think, just because he was the number 1 overall pick. At 2, I didn't realize this, like I didn't even think about it, but I had Tua just because I don't know, he's a quarterback. But I don't think he'll far down. Chase Young, I think CeeDee Lamb will go at number 4, top 4. Jerry Jeudy, Dobbins, Ruggs, Jedrick Wills, Isaiah Simmons, and Jalen Reagor. And then I have my honorable mentions as
Here, Jalen Reagor.
Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So there you go.
I'm gonna start out with my number 1, Chase Young, easy, not even close. Number 2, Jeff Okudah. Number 3, then you go Burrow. Then say 4, Simmons. 5.
Then who pull up NFL rookie thing,
Yeah.
like NFL rookie predictions and stuff.
Yeah, 5, I'd go Tua.
5.
6, probably. Herbert.
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, I had Simmons in there. CeeDee Lamb and then Jerry Jeudy back to
Yeah.
back. And then probably Clyde Edwards-Helaire to finish it off.
All right. Wow, the tech guy.
All right. What do you think, E?
What I think Kenny's top 10. I do really like Chase Young. And I didn't really hear the rest of it. I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire should be way higher than he is. And all those quarterbacks you guys named off, half of them probably aren't even going to start at the beginning of the year. I don't even think Herbert's going to start till week 8. Tua, I don't think I love Tua. I'm Alabama biased, but Tua's not going to start till week 3 at least. We'll just see about, who knows, his hip could just fall off. J.K. Dobbins, how is J.K. Dobbins going to be like the second best rookie playing with Lamar Jackson, Mark Ingram? Okudah is going to be good, but he has to play in Detroit. So
yeah, I think CeeDee Lamb, to see how Dak does with him. I think they'll be better with him. And then I think for the Broncos to make the playoffs, they have to have Jeudy be like the number 2 or even number 1 maybe receiver. I think Justin Jefferson's gonna either be a steal or a bust, just because he's replacing Diggs, basically. And then worse line for the
most
Bucs.
draft picks started either a steal or a bust.
Yeah. Well, I think worse because he's on the line for the Bucs, so he's gonna have to protect Brady. Is also up there.
Well, yeah, we're still get the luxury of being on national TV a lot. I don't know about Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's going to be good, but the Vikings just lost their OC anyway, and who is it now, Gary Kubiak? So they're going to run the ball a lot more. So he's not going to get many targets.
Yeah. What do you think about Jalen Reagor?
Jalen Reagor, that it looks very talented. Their receiver room looks pretty talented. I just don't know. I saw he's going to start off as the Z receiver, which is what Deshaun Jackson plays. Deshaun Jackson hasn't played a full 16 games in 5 years. So he's going to get to play. It just depends on when and if they're going to get the 2018 version of Jalen Reagor or the 2019 version. So I think he'll be pretty good, but we'll see.
Yeah.
On Rieger, I would say dude is going to have I'd say for Philadelphia, who had biggest need all offseason, was a wide receiver. And when they picked him, just a big athlete, I feel like Wentz, who is top 5 quarterback without any weapons whatsoever. No weapons at all. And they don't
Oh,
have
hot
Jordan
take,
Howard
hot
anymore.
take, hot
He's
take
going
for
to be
Kenny
throwing
Miller.
to Rieger a ton. And
I absolutely
he's
agree
gonna
with that. Carson Wentz
shred.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, Ethan. What'd you say?
Oh, I said I absolutely agree with that take. Carson Wentz is amazing. So
Yeah. Okay. Gunny, do you want to add anything, or do you not know much about football?
I'm not a football guy here. I'm a
this
tech.
poor guy knows
basketball.
nothing, and we're making him pull up our.
I'm graphics and basketball. That's my job around here.
All right. So Kenny, this is your deal thing, because you absolutely hate the Cowboys, I guess. So why will the Cowboys suck, Kenny, and whoever else wants to add?
I will. Yeah, I want to hear this.
Money.
Pull up the Cowboys again. Right here.
Me? Oh shoot. Like the roster or what?
Schedule.
Yeah, that works too. Schedule and roster. So Kenny, go. Get this.
Well, the Cowboys management, front office, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the term is in football, but
The good family
They
of the
wanna
Jones.
they want to pay Dak $40 million a year to do a job that Dalton could do just as well or even better than him. Hand
Yeah.
the ball off to Zeke 20 plus times a game and check down.
When
With
Zeke's
Mike
not in Cabo.
McCarthy, I don't even know if Mike McCarthy did any coaching in Green Bay. He just let Aaron Rodgers do everything. But he's a fine offensive mind, but he started losing his stuff toward around when he got fired. He got fired for a reason, and with a Cowboy system, power run off a power run offense, which obviously Jerry Jones is gonna want him doing all the under center, giving it the ball to Zeke all the time. Mike McCarthy, who was famous for just dropping back with Rodgers and slinging it to Cobb and Jennings and Greg Jennings,
Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
That's not gonna. It's not a good fit for McCarthy, and Dak Prescott is ass as well. And
Yeah.
they don't have a defense.
Maybe that's what I think.
Name
Andy
one
Dalton being
player
there.
on their defense that's top 10 at their position.
I don't even know Dallas's defense. That one Esch guy, Vander Esch, whatever his name is.
Vander Esch, Jalen Smith. They have a nice young linebacking core. They added another Alabama alumni, Trayvon Diggs, in the second round.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think they're an 8 to 10 win team.
Yeah.
They could get hot. They've got the Browns, Giants, Cardinals, Redskins. They could get hot and win all 4 of those games.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right. What's our next topic?
But what are your guys' sleepers? Give me like 2 sleepers.
2 sleepers. DJ Dallas. Took like in the 4th round. He's on the Seahawks. I know they signed Carlos Hyde, but who knows what'll happen to Elijah Penny. So DJ Dallas. And then who else do I want to do? Oh, and Antoine Gandy Golden. I think he's on the Eagles. I think he's probably the biggest receiver on that team right now, so watch out for him.
Okay. Manny, what about you?
Are we doing players or teams?
We'll do both players and teams.
Teams, Broncos got a new young quarterback. That's not the main reason, but insane wide receiver core now with Judy and Sutton.
KJ Hamler.
Two top 10 running backs.
Two top
Gordon
10
and
running
Lindsay.
backs. Philip
And
Lindsay.
so they can hit you both ways. No homo. With the pass game and the run game, and a very veteran defense has been there, done that. They know what they're doing. And for players, come back to me with the player.
Come back to me.
I think
Donahue, what's your hot take for the NFL season?
Tom Brady and Gronk are gonna underperform.
Ooh,
Disappoint a lot of people.
Yeah.
shots fired at the.
Tom Brady and Gronk are gonna. What are your expectations for Tom Brady and Gronk?
It'll be a fun team to watch, but I don't know if it really translates to wins.
Yeah.
See what happens then.
Reminds me.
All right, we ending
My
this segment.
sleeper
I
player.
think the Eagles are.
Oh shoot!
Eagles are above. I said it.
My sleeper player. OJ Howard.
O.J. Howard. All right.
I think Gronk is gonna waltz in there with his WWE title belt on him that he still has. I don't know if he's given it up yet or not. He's gonna act like he owns the place. You know, he hasn't played football in a year, and no player and retires, then comes back and does well. Brett Favre did okay, but Marshawn Lynch did the same thing, and he was absolute just fat and just walk into the line. So yeah, and I think OJ Howard at 6'8", still young, plenty of development, first round pick. I'm mainly talking about the 6'8" here. And the way Brady and Gronk work together, I think he can work with OJ Howard even better because he has, in my opinion, a better build than Gronk to work with. And that is my sleeper player.
Okay. Anyone else got anything or no?
Nope. Next segment.
All right. So we got best college quarterbacks, and then we'll move on to basketball.
That's college quarterback.
Sorry, go back. I thought Sean was coming.
Best college quarterbacks, Kenny. Like top
Best
five.
college quarterbacks, like top
Let's just do top five.
Five.
Top five. Number 1, Trevor Lawrence. Number 2 is Justin Fields. Number 3, Trey Lance
What?
from North Dakota State.
Trey Lance.
Number 4, Brock Purdy, Iowa State. No bias. Number 5, I'm going to go with Sam Howell,
Sam Howell, yep.
UNC.
So I'll do my top five. So 1, I'll do Lawrence for 1. I got Justin Fields at 2. Sam Howell I have at 3. And then at 4, I have Purdy, non-biased. And then at 5, either Ian Book or that Keaton Slovis from USC.
Oh, yeah.
Slovis.
Yeah.
Could enter this mix, maybe.
Just because he did really good against Iowa, even though they lost, but that was a
few
pretty good
players
punch.
I think could end at top 5, but not yet. Like some up and coming players like Spencer Sanders, Spencer Rattler, Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, I think could eventually easily slide into top 5, but they just need to prove it first, in my opinion. But everyone in the top 5 that I named has already solidified that.
What UE?
All right, it's going to be Trevor Lawrence, obviously, Justin Fields, obviously. Number 3, I'm going to put Sam Ellinger.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Okay, he's a senior this year. Tim Tebow-esque qualities. They can absolutely beat LSU. Was it week 2? Week 3? They can absolutely beat LSU. I have him at number 3. Number 4, I'm probably going to put Brock Purdy. We'll see how he does. He struggles in some aspects, but I'll do Brock Purdy there. And then number 5, I struggle between all these De'Aaron King, Jamie Newman, but we'll do Spencer Rattler just because of Lincoln Riley in that explosive offense, and the addition of that UCLA receiver. I can't remember his name, but they're going to be good. They still have Kennedy Brooks and so.
This is their first time having a quarterback in like the last 3 years. That's not a transfer.
Charleston, Rambo, and friends. They'll be just fine.
I guess yeah.
Kellen Mond. Kellen Mond would be my sleeper, you could say.
Ooh.
Who's your sleeper, Kenny? I got
Think Villa
one.
coming back this year?
Who's your sleeper, Kenny?
What sleeper?
Oh, it's got to be Shane Buechele, obviously. You're an SMU fan. Yeah.
Okay. My sleeper.
I could barely hear you, Kenny.
Yeah, your mic's a little messed up, Kenny. Now you're muted.
Why is his name a percent sign?
I know. Yeah, I'll give you my sleeper. I got Ian Book.
Ian Book's okay, whatever.
I think he's underrated. Like I don't. Like people don't even have him. Like he's in the tight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's number
That
6.
makes
I can say Trey Lance is my sleeper.
Yeah, Trey Lance counts as a sleeper. Unless you
I
follow
can't
Joel
say my name.
Klatt, which you do.
But I mean, he can't really be a sleeper because he plays in the FCS. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna win the national championship by far.
Yeah.
So my sleeper is Spencer Rattler, I guess.
What about KJ Costello in the Mike Leach Mississippi State
No,
system?
that's
You
it.
never
That's
know.
it. Right there. That right there. Yeah.
That's a good one, yeah.
I am a full believer in any Mike Leach quarterback ever.
The air raid offense, yeah.
All right. We got that covered then. Anyone else that you think will be slept on or anyone?
Donahue, what are your projections for the Iowa State football team this year?
Man, I couldn't even name one player playing for Iowa State next year.
We'd already named one. Purdy.
All
Brock
right.
Purdy, little Michael Petway. Wait, he doesn't even play for them anymore.
All right. So basketball now.
Basketball stuff. Okay.
Ooh,
So-
right in Donahue's wheel.
We're going to start with contenders, pretenders, and dark horse teams. You see it all
Okay.
around. It's kind of popular. I watched Colin Cowherd's one. It really pissed me off. He's so stupid. But
I
so
love
if you guys,
Colin Cowherd.
Like,
Pull
if you
up
guys just want to,
Pull up the playoff race. Or pull up
If
the
you-
schedule.
yeah, if you guys want to just throw out some teams,
Wherever you may be and however
I'll give you
may
my
be
opinion
listening.
on them.
No,
and
no,
you-
pull up your
Oh,
pull
my
up
bad.
the standings.
iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1.
Oh. Can you see it?
Yeah.
NBA standings. All right, so I'll just go down the list. I'll just give my opinion on them. If you guys want to chime in, tell me if I messed up or something.
Oh, I don't think Donahue can mess up. It's just
We'll start in the
this
East.
is his life right here.
All right, the Bucks. They're obviously contenders. Best regular season record in the NBA. They have the MVP with them. Great system, great coach, great defense. Their defense is really underrated. They probably have, honestly, 4 all defensive team players on that team. I mean, that one's kind of obvious. The Raptors are a dark horse team, I'd say. They have the same team minus Kawhi. They already shocked everyone coming from last year. People thought they wouldn't even make the playoffs. Now they're this 2 seed. Siakam really stepped up his game. Lowry, Van Vliet, Norman Powell, and Terrence Davis are 2 really nice pieces. I think they're gonna step up big in the
Norman.
playoffs. Shout out Game Zones. Celtics. Oh, I'd say they're contenders. Maybe not as high as Milwaukee.
Oh yeah,
but,
they got 4 guys that can put up 20 points a night.
yeah, don't be
gonna be
surprised if
just
they end up
fine.
in the finals. Heat, pretenders. 4 of the people on the court in the fourth quarter are rookies or second season players. They have no playoff experience. Jimmy Butler's shooting like 20% from 3 this year.
Don't they start 2 undrafted players too?
Yeah,
None.
Robinson and then
Yeah.
Yeah, none and yeah.
They had a nice regular season run, but I don't expect it to translate. Pacers, pretend. Oh, we're stopped up. Pacers are pretenders as well. Unless Oladipo can come back to his all-star form,
No.
he won't, just because he had a big injury. It's going to take a while to get back into the groove. So Bonus is good, Brogdon's good. They have some nice pieces, but I mean, if this 4 and 5 seed go up against each other, probably going to give it to the Heat, but I don't know. Sixers, dark horse, I'd say. They're so long.
Absolutely.
They have 4 people that can guard Giannis comfortably. If they go up against Milwaukee, I'd say they'd win against Milwaukee. I don't think Boston could stop them down low. They just have so much length and size. People are really underrating the Sixers. They're going to go far.
As long as Ben and Joel don't beat each other up in the hotel, they're going to have a shot.
Yeah. And then the Nets and the Magic, I'm just going to lump them together and say that they're pretenders. They're not going to win their first round matchup.
What about Katie and Kyrie?
They're not coming back.
Back.
And yeah, that's just a weak team without them. Magic going against the Bucks. Not
Still
gonna
pretty
stand
crazy.
a chance.
They're the 7th seed right now. They don't even have the 2 best players and like 2 of the best players in the NBA and like with them.
Yeah.
Next year, I'd give them.
Next year, they're going to be contenders. Definitely. Anything else you guys want to say for the East?
Like,
Are you going to include the play-in teams?
Say if the Wizards make it in, which they won't because there are 6 teams behind the 8 seed.
Oh, yeah, Bertans isn't even playing.
Bertans isn't playing. Bertans is the second best player on that team. They're just they could honestly, in the 8 games, they could probably just win 2 of them. I give them 2 wins max. Not a good team.
all right, I'll do my card deal thing. So like, Giannis, they win a title. His card's gonna be very expensive. Siakam's a sleeper, and for cards, like no one wants to buy him. He's cheap right now, so buy those up because he's gonna. If they get to the conference finals, he'll be expensive. Celtics, you got Tatum, Smart. I think Smart's a sleeper too. Tatum's really good. Heat, you got Hero, Nunn, Butler. Pacers, you got Oladipo and Brogdon. Nah, Brogdon. Does he play?
It's a
No.
bonus. Brogdon's on the Pacers. It's a bonus.
I can feel he's a sleeper. Sixers, you got Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Those will go up too. And then no one on the Nets. And then yeah, if the Wizards make it, you got Rui Hachimura cards. That'll go up too. So yeah, you can go to the Western now.
All right, so the West is where it gets a little interesting, I think. So the Lakers, obviously contenders. My pick to win the championship. Losing Avery Bradley will hurt them, but you got to respect Avery Bradley for what he did. Just protecting his family.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah, it's not going to be that hard to replace. Dion Waiters. They'll probably sign J.R. Smith. They'll kind of replace.
JR.
They have a nice little backcourt combo with like Caruso, KCP, Danny Green, Rondo.
Smith is going to do the
James.
same thing he did.
Maybe Quinn Cook will play soon.
Yeah, like it'll hurt them a little bit defensively mainly, but I mean when you have LeBron and AD, you're obviously a contender. Clippers, obvious contenders. I think the main
Like
question
the Zippers.
the main question is if Paul George can perform in the playoffs. I think it'll work out, but when you have that much talent, you're obviously going to perform well.
Yeah, he hasn't won a playoff series since 2014, if I'm correct.
But
Yeah.
Need to unleash that Paul George against LeBron James when he had nothing to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals back when LeBron James was on the Heat, and Paul George was just flat out carrying the Pacers back when he was wearing number 24. They need to get that side back out of him.
Yes,
An
sir.
absolute contender and baller, nothing to lose. They gotta get that Paul George back. And
Hopefully playing
try and
alongside
beat LeBron.
Kawhi can bring that out of him. All right, the Nuggets. Nuggets are an interesting team. I could see them winning one series. They're young, but they have some nice talent. We don't know how this new skinny Jokic is going to play out.
Yeah, skinny Jokic.
I think it's going to be bad because most of his game is backing down people in the paint, and he's going to lose some of that size and strength.
He can play more minutes now. He plays like a point
Yeah.
center.
I wouldn't be surprised if they won the
Four.
series. I expect them to win the first round matchup, but they win the second round. Wouldn't be too surprised. Jazz, pretenders by far. They don't have Bogdanovich, which he's probably the third best player on the team because he's injured. That's going to hurt them big. We got the Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert chemistry issues. Mike Conley's been playing really badly. They're just not a good team. Oklahoma City, I would love to put them in that dark horse conversation, but they're pretenders. They just don't have they could win this 4 and 5 matchup between the Jazz, but after that, they're just going to get swept by that semifinals matchup. Good story. I love the team. I love watching them, but they're not going to make it to the finals or even the conference finals. Rockets, dark horse team. I was talking to Ethan about this a little while ago.
Ooh.
If they can shoot as a team 40% or above from 3, they'll win every game. This new small ball lineup, I absolutely love it. If they hit shots, they're defending. James Harden and Russell Westbrook have been known to be chokers, but I think they know that they have to perform this year.
Finals are bust this year for Morey.
All right, and then the Mavericks, probably pretenders, still
Yeah,
pretty young.
I think. Yeah, I'll talk about that when we're done.
No, you can go ahead and talk about them.
I was just gonna do this prices for cards and stuff like that. I think Luka's way overpriced for his card prices still for right now, anyways. I mean, like, the dude's having like 28 a game, but like, they're not gonna win the first round, and it's just gonna go down there.
I think they could give the Clippers a little run, but they're not going to win. But I could see them taking them to 6 or 7.
I would not be surprised if the Clippers win it all.
They could. It's probably either the Lakers or the Clippers. I don't see the Bucks being able to win it.
I think the Bucks will for sure get to the finals, though.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Middleton's not going to choke again.
Go up again. I'm gonna see this. So
coming out of the East, Milwaukee.
I could see Sixers getting to the finals.
Yeah, me too.
I think Milwaukee's gonna go ahead and take the East, and then I think the Clippers.
Watch the Raptors repeat. I'd hate that.
They won't repeat,
like Kyle Lowry,
but I think they can make it to the finals.
Happy the Warriors are.
That'd be crazy for
Just get
Jack and the cards.
We'll take the horse.
All right, and then back to the 8th seed. All these are just going to get swept by the Lakers, or they might win one game. So I'll just kind of go based on the race for the 8th seed. So the Grizzlies have a nice young core, but I don't know if they're going to hold the 8th seed because the 8th seed's really just up in the air. It's so close, so tight.
This whole thing's going to backfire in the NBA, and the Spurs are going to get in.
Spurs won't. LaMarcus Aldridge is out.
I forgot about that.
The biggest part of their team. Portland might squeak in. What if Portland squeaks into the 8th seed, gives the Lakers a run for their money? Pelicans would be fun to watch as Zion versus LeBron.
That'd be so many viewers.
That's probably what the NBA is rooting for.
You know what, the NBA should have the Suns and the Kings team up.
Don't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if the Pelicans get a couple calls thrown their way just to help them win some games.
Are they playing 8 games before the playoffs, or how many games are they playing?
It's 8 regular season games. Then there's a play-in tournament.
No way Suns make it, though.
No, because they're 6 games behind already. You have to be 4 games. The 9th seed has to be 4 games behind.
They go undefeated, maybe. What? They lose 2 games, they're automatically done for.
Kings don't have a chance. Suns don't have a chance. I'd say the 8th seed, I don't know who's going to get it.
I think it's going to be the Grizzlies or Pelicans.
Yeah. Maybe Blazers, but if the Blazers can get Nurkic and Zach Collins back healthy, I don't know, but it's just a race to get swept by the Lakers.
All right, now here's the real question. So if LeBron wins a title, is he the GOAT?
No.
Or is he already the GOAT?
No.
How old is he?
35.
34, 35.
He needs 2 more championships to become the undisputed GOAT.
I mean,
people forget how trash some of those Cleveland teams were.
Yeah.
But they win.
You can't be the GOAT with 3 championships.
I don't remember who said this, but somebody said LeBron is going to be the best player of all time, but Jordan will always be the greatest player. of
That's a
all
good way of putting it.
Like,
yeah,
LeBron's the most skilled basketball player of all time, but Jordan did just. I can't really put a.
He has more
big
accolades.
moment,
yeah.
big moment. He still put up insane numbers, but
Yeah.
just more of an icon than LeBron.
More achievements, more accolades. But if I want a pure basketball player, I'm taking LeBron.
For sure, yeah.
Locked
can
by
do
James.
Pretty much everything that he could play any
Clippers.
position on the court.
The Clippers, Paul George and Kawhi for the prices for cards. Kawhi's pretty cheap. Actually, not pretty cheap, but he's cheaper than he should be. Same with George. They can get to the finals. That'll be good for them. Nuggets. Michael Porter is like a big guy. I don't think he's the real deal. What do you guys think about Porter?
No, the Nuggets just play like a million players every night.
Yeah. I don't know how Porter's so like priced. They're like Porter's such a good player. Gonna be
Oh, you're talking about his card?
yeah, that like I just like yeah,
Young
obviously it's
player.
formal, but I don't think he hasn't played enough games and
He's a young athletic wing. If he
He's
can
pretty
stay
good,
healthy,
yeah.
he's going to have a good career. But it's just the whole point of staying healthy. Is he ever going to be an all-star? Probably not. But is he going to be a good starting small forward for your team?
Yeah.
I'd say
He
so.
looks like a less talented, more injured Jason Tatum.
Yeah. The Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, if he goes for like 50, those prices will go hugely up. Thunder. I don't even know if the Thunder have anyone that's talked about
Shea.
hard
Shea
market.
Gilgeous.
Shea. Duh, I forgot him. If they can win the first round, that'll be good for his card prices too. Rockets, Russell and Hardner slept on. They can win one. If they can upset Nuggets, those will go up too. Mavericks, you got Luka. If they lose, I think he'll go down to like right now his PSA 10s are like $700. If they lose, he'll go to like 500. And then we got Grizzlies. Straw's pretty cheap. Not pretty cheap, but he's cheaper than should be. If they can, what if they upset the Lakers? Then they'll go right to like.
LeBron should just
$500.
retire. LeBron quits.
He should, yeah. Him and Jaren Jackson's prices will go hugely, especially if they score a lot against.
Usually,
They
Come on.
they'll gain a lot. And then you got the Blazers. I don't even know if they have anyone that has like card price wise that people care about.
Maybe a need for Simmons, or Simons.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But I wouldn't really. bet on them.
Pelicans, you got Zion,
Brandon Ingram
and
is
Ingram slept
really
on,
stepped up this year.
and then
How much iron
Lonzo.
do you think Zion has been pumping over fucking quarantine?
I don't know.
Scared, honestly, that
Kings no one, Spurs no one.
Kings, no one. What are you
I'm
talking
saying like
about?
for like the I actually
pretty
never
field.
De'Aaron Fox,
Fox, yeah, never mind. I didn't even think about it.
Bagley, Rashawn Holmes.
Bagley and if they can sneak in there, Bagley and
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox's cards will go up too, and then Spurs. There's Lonnie Walker. It's the only one that they talk about, and then Suns. You got Booker. That'll go up, but it's a lot of what ifs for the teams that aren't going to make the playoffs. So yeah. Kenny, you got anything else? Donahue?
I think I got one more thing. I mean, this kind of jumping shit back to college football, but this is one more thing to sum it all up. Conference winners, every single conference, Power 5 and Group of 5. Ethan, go.
Wait. Say that again.
You gotta be, you're really quiet.
Okay.
There you go.
Predict every conference winner, including
What
the
up?
Group of 5.
The group of 5.
Including
All right,
the Group of 5.
Okay, we'll start with the Pac-12 because everyone loves the Pac-12. I'll probably put Utah up there. Oregon is I'm gonna say Oregon loses to North Dakota State right off the bat, so that's gonna give Utah the leg up. We'll take them. The Big 12, we're gonna take
Ohio State.
Oklahoma. We're gonna take Oklahoma unless Texas is really back this year, which they probably aren't going to be. I give them 9 or 10 wins, but it's gonna be Oklahoma again.
Who are they playing? In the
What?
title? Who are they going to play in the title game?
Title game. I'll put Baylor and OU in the title game.
Okay.
Repeat.
Yeah, it's the same.
Ethan, you froze.
All right, Kenny.
All right,
Except
I'll go
horse
ahead.
internet.
Starting.
Who do you think in the Big 12?
I'm gonna skip the Sun Belt. Actually, no. Sun Belt. Arkansas State. I don't really got one, to be honest.
All right, I'm unfrozen now. Okay. This is going to be a
Sun
big
Belt.
year for Coach Harbaugh up in Ann Arbor. With Urban Meyer being a second year gone, can they make a run? You know, the first year, the ship's pretty tight still. We'll see what happens over in Columbus. I'm going to probably take, quietly, I'll put Minnesota up there. But it's probably going to be, I'll have to take Ohio State once again in the Big Ten. Then the ACC, Clemson, SEC, Florida. I'll put Florida up there. No, it's going to be Bama. Bama will be back. Bryce Young will start, and I'll take Bama in the SEC. You guys still hear me?
Yeah. Are you frozen again?
Oh,
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear us?
Yeah.
It's on your end then.
I guess I go. So I think Big 12, Oklahoma. I don't know. I feel like Texas is gonna be overrated again. They were last year. They didn't really prove much.
It's on my end.
Can you hear
Can
us?
you hear us?
You can hear me on my end?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I'm going to finish the group of 5 without you being able to hear you guys then.
Here, Ethan, let's
All right. The AAC, we're going to take SMU in the high-powered offense led by Shane Buechele and Kenny's greatest group of 5 team. Then the East Division, I'm not sure if UCF will be back or not. We'll see what happens with Mackenzie Milton.
Yeah.
Conference USA, Louisiana Tech's always good. UTEP's bad. Old Dominion's bad. Probably Louisiana Tech. Mid-American, I don't think anyone even cares about this. But Mid-American,
Mac. Okay.
I don't even know.
All right, did you cover
Midwestern,
the rest?
Fresno State's bad. Utah State, maybe. Sun Belt. Is Georgia Tech? Is Georgia Tech even in there? They're not. I don't know. I don't care. App State. We'll take App State in the Sun Belt.
All right. Did you do the ACC?
That was fast because I can't hear. I'm going to leave and rejoin.
Okay. I'll get my group of 5 out of the way, and then I'll do my Power 5 once he gets back. All right. Starting with the Sun Belt, I'm going to go App State, Conference USA. I'm just going to copy him and go ahead and say Louisiana Tech. Mountain West, Boise State. That's a safe pick every year. The MAC, Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois. Who was that quarterback they had that beat Iowa that one year?
In the AAC, the American, I have Memphis.
Oh, okay.
Coolest.
Not even
team in
SMU?
football. All right. And then I'll wait for him for the Power 5.
You don't have SMU winning it?
Maybe. I say they make it to the championship, but Memphis is just one loss team every year. I think their worst season they've had in the last 5 years was when Iowa State played them in the Liberty Bowl, but otherwise they almost beat Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl last year. So,
I don't even know non-Power 5 teams are any good.
Yeah, those the three bad ones I really had no idea on.
Yeah. Ethan, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can.
All right. Finish your hot take. Or wait, actually, no. Kenny's going to do his Power 5.
Quick.
Ooh.
Okay. Power 5. I already did the group of 5. I had NIU, Boise State, App State, Memphis, and I think Louisiana Tech. Just let you know. Okay. Starting with the USC, the Pac-12. I think USC.
Yeah, I can see it.
USC.
I can see it.
ACC
Dark horse for the
Clemson.
playoffs, man.
Dark horse for the playoffs.
Yeah,
You got to
think-
write that down or something.
I feel like North Carolina could contend. in
Ooh.
the
They're not even going to be
ACC.
close. They're an 8-win team at best.
I don't
Sam
know.
Howell's overrated. Mac Brown's just old and wants to win a few games.
He's getting some pretty good recruits, though.
I got Georgia in the SEC. Jamie Newman.
Georgia and the SEC. What?
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I like Florida.
Nothing right.
Georgia.
Big Ten.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Nick Saban's never lost to one of his assistants, and one of his assistants is at Georgia. So we'll see. I think they play like one of the first weekends of conference play. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Let me continue. Big Ten. Safe bet, Ohio State. Like usual. And
Mhm.
I'm going to do Big 12 last. So was there any I missed?
I think just the Big 12 is left.
SEC, ACC,
A
Pac-12.
shirtless group of hoodlums just walking around the neighborhood right now. Pretty sure they're Zach's brothers.
Probably.
Big 12, I got Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma
What?
State, huh?
No,
even
I-
after the Mike Gundy comments.
Mike Gundy did nothing.
Oh no, that's gonna be on YouTube.
No. I don't think. I don't think it didn't seem. He would have complained about that earlier if it actually happened. Like he said just now, he talked about it and says he's got 20 people to vouch for him. Like, do you think 20 people in a group heard clearly that he called that one dude?
Okay, we're not gonna get into this.
Yeah, that
I
keep
do like-
politics out of it.
I do kind of like Oklahoma State. They get Tylen Wallace back.
They got the star power.
yeah.
They got Hubbard.
And they have a wide receiver named Dylan Stoner. They're absolutely gonna win.
Stoner.
Okay, and that's all I got. I just wanted. The reason I did that was to
No.
test you.
Okay.
Yeah, Kenny.
That's all.
What do you think about?
Anything else?
Okay, what about quarterback situation in Alabama? Who's it gonna be? And Ethan froze up again.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones or Bryce Young?
I haven't seen Bryce Young.
I don't know. But I think Bryce Young models like the Tua and all the other black quarterbacks they've had there.
Tua does not play like a black hero.
No, but like he can kind of run, and he has like that just
He's
that
just
cockiness and stuff. Mac Jones is like he's like an AJ McCarron.
Mac Jones.
He's like an
The Mac
AJ McCarron.
Daddy.
disrespect AJ McCarron like that. All right.
You don't like AJ McCarron.
No, I do like AJ McCarron. I used to hate him, but nostalgia.
I think we'll see how Mac Jones does, and then if he's not doing the best, then they'll put in Bryce Young.
Saban is.
Oh, Mac can win. They almost beat Auburn if he doesn't throw that pick six on the
Won
goal.
the national championship with Jake Coker.
Yeah.
They've got arguably the two best receivers in the country at Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle.
And Mac Jones has got a cannon.
And they've got-
I think Najee Harris is overrated.
Yeah, they've got another huge back in Najee Harris.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
don't think
They can just give him the ball if what's his face isn't doing the best. I think Bryce Young would have any. What is he? I mean, he's pretty fast, so I wonder
Who?
if they call him in Bryce Young.
Bryce Young? I don't know. We'll see what happens with him.
I throw him in there.
He was a 5-star, obviously.
Yeah, no. Next year, yeah. I think he should redshirt if he doesn't play the first couple games.
They got I don't know. Nick Saban's a smart guy. They also get Dylan Moses back at linebacker, so we'll see what happens. They've got a first-round corner once again, Patrick Surtain too. So we'll see.
I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's
We gotta take a poop.
All right.
yeah. After Kenny goes off in Oklahoma State.
Whether he's sleepy, look at him.
Yeah, just look at him.
I was just sitting down and thinking how it all could play out.
All right. Well, that'll do it for the podcast. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah. Feel free to join next time if you cannot.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Peace out.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Gosh, Norman.
Make sure you like and subscribe to this podcast. I don't know how we're gonna, if I can do it, link it to anything else. But
I am the goats. Where's Nick Wright?
oh gosh,
I'm ending it or
deal.
stop recording.